It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Jacksonville Jaguars. And it comes your way next.
Duval County, here in Florida. On the banks of the St. Johns River, we look inside Everbank Stadium in Jacksonville. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico with Greg Olson, partner. A couple of teams that feel like they have all the pieces. Just came up short last year. They were so excited to get 2024 going and try to make another run to get into the postseason.
Yeah, both these teams absolutely fall into that category. And just last year, going into the season, Mike, not only did they have playoff expectations, but in a lot of ways, they had Super Bowl aspirations. They believe that if things fall their way, they catch a break, they continue to stay healthy, the roster they have put together is a playoff roster, if not a Super Bowl roster.
On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Jacksonville offense ready to go to work for the first time. Leading them out, the former #1 overall pick back in the 2021 draft, it's Trevor Lawrence.
Sometimes we can make NFL football so complicated, Mike. There's different schemes, the personnel, different approaches to how to play the game. But when it all comes down to it, the best teams in the league, they simply just find a way to win. It might look different week in and week out. It might take 40 passes or it might take 40 runs. It could be a shootout or a slugfest. It doesn't matter. They are comfortable operating in all situations, and all you got to do, like Al Davis said, just win, baby.
An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
Well, it's hard to imagine starting a game much better than that. Great play design. You can tell all week they love that play to start the game, and, man, you can see why.
First and 10. Once again, it's ETN. He'll manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Mike Hilton coming in to make the play. Let's go. They face second down and 7. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That's caught left side by Ingram. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. A gain there of 23 yards. That's good for a Jaguar. First down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes over.
Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive. So it is fourth down, and that'll bring on Cam Little for this Jaguars field goal. Little's kick is good, and the Jaguars will take a 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Cincinnati offense set to take over for the first time. And they're led by the #1 overall pick in 2021, National champion at LSU, it's Joe Burrow.
We're looking at one of the most gifted quarterbacks in the league. And really, Mike, it's not just post-snap with the arm talent and the ability to make every throw, but it's even what he's able to do before the ball is snapped. He's one of the smartest quarterbacks in the league. Remember, coming off an injury-shortened season just a year ago, he's looking to prove he's still an elite quarterback in the NFL.
That one good for a dozen and a very quick first down.
It's just set. 11 empty. 11, 11, 11, 11 mighty. 12, 12.
They'll run it for the first time with Chase Brown. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
He's got the hookup to Mike Gesicki. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground. And they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
And to pick up 3 or maybe 4. Devin Lloyd, the linebacker, there to stop.
On one, ready?
Here's 2nd and 6. Now Brown. And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain. Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
The Jags offense ready to see the football for the second time. They had the field goal on the opening drive, took the early lead. See if they can improve on that here. 3-0 our score as we begin 1st and 10.
Hey. Here we go.
They'll give it to ETN to start this drive. Not much happening there, just a short game. Here's a 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That's complete. It's Parker Washington. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10.
Silver.
Lawrence gives this one to ETN. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. To throw is Lawrence. This one complete to Washington. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays and effective.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Here's Lawrence to throw. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track What do the coaches say? Just play the net.
And he's in! Ryan Thomas. Touchdown, Jaguars. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Jaguars are out to a 10-0 lead. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. A return now from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Bengals offense ready for their second possession. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10.
11 MT, 11 MT.
Play action now. It's Burrow. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
3rd and long. Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. He'll try and get there on the ground.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
Oh, but he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. Here comes the Jacksonville offense now, heading back onto the field. They've got the 10-0 advantage here early. And they'll see if they can add to it. Beginning on this drive, 1st and 10. The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. And this will be a Jaguars 1st down as the tackle's made at the 36.
You hear teams talk about it all the time, Mike. Let's win at the point of attack. And boy, this team here early in the 1st quarter, they've done just that.
They'll go back to Etienne on 1st down. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down. They'll run it once more with Etienne. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
Take it easy. Route. Here we go.
Throwing is Lawrence. Got his man. It's complete to Thomas. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Another catch from there. Numbers starting to stack up in this one. Closing in on 100 yards, and we're still in the 1st half. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Etienne. And he'll get forward for a couple. Veteran Trey Hendrickson there on the stop. 2nd down and 8. Man in motion here is Washington. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And let's give him about 4 on that one. It is Logan Wilson up to make the play. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Here's Lawrence. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Von Bell.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
This drive starts at the 21.
Here we go.
It's 1st and 10.
Stop.
Slot man in motion right. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Devin Lloyd, the linebacker, there to stop him.
I'm one, right?
2nd and 7.
11, 11, 11, 11, 11, 11, Thomas. Stop.
They'll run here with Brown. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the 1st quarter. 10-0 is our score. We'll have more from Jacksonville. A tough spot here. 3rd and long.
12, 12, 12. 11, empty. 11, 11, 11. Right 80.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down. Like living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Duvernay to return. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Travis Etienne and the Jaguar offense ready to get back to work. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, try to add to it. It begins with 1st down. Kirk is the motion man. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. He'll work forward to the 40-yard line. It is Logan Wilson up to make the play.
Hey, hey, hey.
They'll give it to Etienne on the option. And they'll bring this up to the 48-yard line. And that's a 1st down.
Here we go.
On the ground, here's Etienne. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
Hey, run.
Here's Etienne. And the defense, good job sticking to their rules. They didn't take their eyes off the running back, who gains nothing. 3rd down, 3 to go. Back to throw. Lawrence. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Trevor avoids the hit, takes a slide, but also picks up a 1st down.
Anytime a quarterback decides to tuck it and turn himself into a runner, you can just feel the sideline hold their breath. They're just hoping that he gets down, picks up enough for the 1st down, but more importantly, protects himself so he can get himself back up and continue on.
That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. Lawrence. There's a short one taken by Ingram. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. Short pass goes a long way. It works to the tune of 25 yards. They can still get a 1st down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. They'll run the toss here to Etienne. And he'll get this inside the 10, but not much further than that.
Easy, route.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 9-yard line.
On the give, it's Etienne. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
Red on red.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Now here's Lawrence. He fumbled the football. But he'll gather it back in.
And man, does he dodge a bullet right there, Mike, on that sack. He's fortunate that ball bounced right back to him. He's able to recover it and keep possession for his team.
24-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Jaguars will open up a 13-0 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through and they get 3.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. The Bengals offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They find themselves down 13-0 here. They try to get things started offensively. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Brown. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
On 1, ready?
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
11 empty.
Here's Brown. Finding room across midfield.
Go.
And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Gun.
Slot receiver, headed right. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Taken in by Gesicki. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. Quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
That one's on Orlando Brown, Jr.
Still 1st down.
Now it is 1st and goal.
Here we go.
Gesicki, the man in motion. To throw is Burrow. This one caught at the 4.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Burrow here on 2nd down. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Joe Burrow. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
The kick is good. Makes the score Jaguars 13, Bengals 7.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Duvernay on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
On red.
Kirk is the motion man.
Here we go, son.
Now ETN. And he'll work his way past the 40. He's tackled after a gain of 4.
Hey.
Once again, it's ETN. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down.
And you talk about a guy who's been running with a purpose here in the first half, Mike. I mean, not only hitting the holes and accelerating through them, but as the numbers telling you, he might be on his way to a big, big ball game.
Hey, run.
Now a 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for the first with ETN.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the 1st down, and they're able to convert.
Lawrence now to throw on 1st down. Open man downfield. That's Ingram. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Lawrence gives this one to ETN. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Hey, Lion.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now Lawrence. He gets that complete to his tight end Ingram. And the Jaguars are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. He has really thrown the ball well here in this first half. Look at the numbers. Over 200 yards passing now for the game. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. 1st down and goal. Now Lawrence on the bootleg. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Trevor Lawrence. Touchdown, Jacksonville. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Initially looking to throw it for the touchdown, couldn't find anything, so Greggy takes care of business himself, using his legs for the touchdown.
Well, it was clear early on, Mike, that this defense was expecting the pass, and after matching all the receivers in the end zone, this quarterback realized quickly it was his legs that he was going to need to rely on to get the ball across the goal line.
Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Bengals offense ready to take over possession of the football. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. Now, Burrow. Catch left side is made by Higgins. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
Complete to number 5, T. Higgins. A gain of 18 on the play. 1st down.
Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Gesicki, the man in motion. A first down throw for Burrow. That's to his big tight end, Gesicki. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. And that ball incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
He'll air it out down the middle. And he's into the end zone. Andre Yosibas. Touchdown, Bengals.
This is kind of the feast or famine anytime a defensive coordinator dials up a man pressure. And when you don't get home, it just puts so much stress on your secondary, Mike. They feel like they're out there defending their man for an eternity. And quarterback had his opportunity to find his matchup, good protection up front, and they just couldn't hold up in coverage long enough, and they give up a big touchdown.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. On the return, it's Parker Washington. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Jaguars offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10.
Rip, 23. Silver.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He locates the open man. That's Christian Kirk. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Kirk is the motion man. A first down throw for Lawrence. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. They're 2nd as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go.
They go play action for Lawrence. Going for it all. That is hard. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
And after that explosive play, they have a chance to extend their lead even more, and they have had their way. The defense has had no answers for anything they've done in the passing game, and they don't find out a way to slow them down. It could be in for a long game.
Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it 1st and goal. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Jaguars.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Now let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here going into halftime changes this entire game.
Here's Cam Little for the PAT. He's got it. And the Jaguars tack on one more to their lead. Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line.
Here we go. Stop.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll manage to get to the 33. That's the former #1 overall pick, Trayvon Walker, there to make the stop. They face 2nd down and 7.
Stop. 180. 180. Stop.
Throwing is Burrow. He'll spot Higgins, who makes the grab. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line.
One, ready?
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Gun.
Back to throw, Burrow. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
All right, Michael, thanks very much as we welcome you into our downtown Orlando studios and the EA Sports Halftime Report. In the first half, we saw a strong outing from Trevor Lawrence. He threw 2 touchdown passes, ran for another, as his guys have the lead at halftime.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. The return starts from the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Bengals offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They'll begin with 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now, Burrow. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. Down the left sideline. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25. A big one there to start the second half. 52 yards.
180. Right, cut.
Burrow now to throw on 1st down. He's going to keep it himself. And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play.
On 1, right?
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
180.
Gesicki, the man in motion. 2nd down, Burrow. We'll try and set up the tight end screen. And he will score. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now
and this one is blocked. A big hole. Past midfield. Inside the 30. And he's going to take this one back all the way. Disastrous. The blocked extra point leads to 2 for the defense instead of 1 for the offense. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Duvernay on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. There's Trevor Lawrence as he and the Jaguars get set for their next drive. And he has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. And his fine afternoon on the ground continues. The last run going to put him up over 100 yards for this one. They'll go back to Etienne on 1st down. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
Hey, hey, hey.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jermaine Pratt. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
You know, Mike, I like the mindset of this offensive coordinator. He's saying, listen, I'm not looking to preserve this lead. I'm looking to extend my lead. Now, that aggressive play calling in this case led to the turnover. Now your defense has to take the field. Can they bail you out and keep this lead unchanged prior to their next possession?
Here we go, here we go.
Here's a 2nd and 9. A carry here for Brown. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Looks like movement over there on the left side, and the flag is down. Now Brown. The ball's out. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball. More bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often. And when they do, you got to seize the moment.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
On first down, Burrow. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. And it'll bring up second down.
Gun. Stop. 42.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. That is caught. And the Bengals are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
11 mighty. 11
They'll try to run this one in. He slams it in there, and he is in. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Bengals. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will cut it to a 2-point lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Washington now to return it. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Jaguars offense ready to get back to work. The lead is 2, and they're going to try to make something happen here, starting with a 1st and 10.
Hey, run!
Kirk is the motion man.
Silver.
They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
1st and 10. Throwing is Lawrence. A quick slant into the hands of Thomas. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open.
On first down, Lawrence. Right back to Thomas. He's got it again.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. Man in motion here is Washington. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And the Jags are going to be set up with first and goal. He couldn't quite break the plane. They'll have it at the 1-yard line.
What a great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score. He gets it all the way down inside the 1, and I wouldn't be surprised if they let him finish this drive off.
From the 1-yard line, first down and goal.
Here we go, son.
They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. Again, they give it to Etienne. And that big offensive block. Clearing space. He's in. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense and running back Chase Brown headed back onto the field. They trail here by a couple of scores. The margin is 9 as this drive starts with first down.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. To the middle of the field, caught by Higgins.
12.
Come to the line now on second and 2.
11 empty. 11, 11. 11, 11, 11 Thomas.
They go play action for Burrow. He'll get this out wide. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Here we go.
Second down and 3.
11 empty. 11, 11, 11. 11 mighty. 11 mighty.
They'll run here with Brown. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
That's into the hands of Gesicki. He's got it. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
11 empty. 11 empty. Stop.
To throw is Burrow. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down. Now a give on the ground. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to third down. Here we go. What can they do here on third down and 7? Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. To the left side. Caught by Chase.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. Brian Thomas now in the Jaguars offense getting set for their next possession. And you see the numbers for him into this third quarter. They just pop off the screen. He has been open and electric throughout.
Okay, ready?
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. They'll give it to ETN to start this drive. Not much there. Stopped short of the 20.
Let's go.
They'll come up on a second down and 8. Lawrence. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And he is just going to waltz his way in. The pick 6. A touchdown for the defense.
Hey.
The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact
Personal
with
foul.
the kicker too
Roughing
late.
the kicker. Defense.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. The Jaguars offense and Brian Thomas set to take over yet again. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with first and 10. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive.
Hey, easy. Route.
On first and 10, Lawrence. Got a man downfield. It's Thomas. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on E.
On red. Silver.
Lawrence now to throw on first down. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Kirk is the motion man. Lawrence from the gun here on third down. That is caught by Washington. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock, but the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the fourth quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that third down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up first downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
This one complete to Washington. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So really nice job here late. They're going to see if they can put this one out of reach.
They'll run it here with Etienne. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jaguars. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, that's the way to handle it. Up one, go down the field, get the touchdown, and extend the lead to 7.
Mike, the key for this offense is they were at their best when they're best.
Now remember, all scoring plays are reviewed.
Previous play is under review.
Tight call. They're going to take a good long look at this one. At issue, did the ball cross the goal line? A reminder, it just needs to be the tip of the football just breaking the front of the plane where that white goal line begins. And it needs to be indisputable, which can sometimes be difficult with all those bodies in there.
The ruling on the field is reversed.
So take... The officials rule, in fact, he did not get the football across the plane, the goal line. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Powering forward. He's in. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jacksonville. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Heading out now, the Cincinnati offense. They get set to take over once more. They'll start out first down and 10.
On 1, ready? Gun.
Here's Brown. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
Now a second down throw for Burrow. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
The Bengals ready to punt this one away, as he's on for the 5th time this afternoon. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The home team's offense ready to get back at it. The cushion is 9 as they begin this drive with 1st and 10.
Hey, Lion.
Now a handoff, ETN, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards, and that leads to third down.
Rip, 23.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Kirk is the motion man. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. His throw left side, taken in by Kirk. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. The numbers there tell the story of that last completion, moves him over 400 yards passing for the game.
Let's go.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Silver.
The carry here for ETN. And no place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line.
Hey, easy. Route.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Here's Lawrence. Now he takes off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Here now, 3rd and 5. To throw is Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
On 4th down, the Jaguars send out the veteran Logan Cook. Now, how about this? It's a fake. And he looks up, and he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in.
I'm sure the coach wishes he could have just called a timeout, because from the moment they lined up in that punt formation, the defense was expecting fake. There was nowhere to go. That play was dead from the jump, and that's a big turn of events here in this one.
That's complete. It's Yosivas. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
He's got his man. Right side. It's complete.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. He'll spot Higgins, who makes the grab. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
2nd down, Burrow. Now he'll run it. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way. Here's 3rd and 2. Working out of the gun, Burrow. He'll try and get there on the ground.
That's such a deflating feeling for a defense here on 3rd and short. They've got great coverage, but they don't account for the quarterback picking it up with his legs. It's exactly what he's able to do here on the scramble. Fresh set of downs.
Gesicki, the man in motion. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Here we go.
They bring Chase in motion.
Stop.
Burrow here on second down. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch.
Stop.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown.
Get set.
And the Bengals are going to have a first and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Here we go. 11 Thomas.
Here's a run. And he will score again. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Cincinnati. He has come alive after the break. His third touchdown of the second half. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will cut it to a 2-point lead.
Bengals 41.
So the lead is down to just 2 now in the fourth quarter as they kick it off. Duvernay on the return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The home team's offense ready to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of 4.
Hey.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
And on third down, that ball incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Open man, left side, he's got it. And he's going to have the Jaguars' first down as they wind up getting 13 on 4th down. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Lisa 24.
Man in motion here is Washington. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he'll get this one across midfield. Brought down after a pickup of a half dozen. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Rip 23.
They put Strange in motion. Once again, it's Etienne. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their 2nd. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
All right, let's go. Silver.
They'll try and run for the first with Etienne. And now we're going to timeout by the defense. So the clock stops with 1:50 left in the game. from the 39. Here's a 1st and 10.
Hey, easy. Route.
They'll give it to Etienne on the option. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6.
Red on red.
They'll run it once more with Etienne. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
On red.
They'll drop to throw. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And the Bengals are going to take over once again at their 37-yard line.
And that's just the disastrous outcome on that last pass. I mean, yes, you have to stay aggressive knowing you're trailing here late in the game, but you can't be reckless. Don't try to get it all back in one throw. That final pick, that might just seal the deal for their opponent.
That's into the hands of Josivas. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. To the middle of the field, caught by Higgins.
Gotta go.
Pressure time, no timeouts to stop the clock as they get set here for a big 1st down. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end.
Here we go.
And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down. So shouts to Duval here in Duval County, Florida. It is a win for the Jaguars. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That was the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Jaguars are the winners here at home as we say so long from Jacksonville.